So years ago when we first purchased the property, this was a bad roof. This roof leaked all the time. Did a lot of repair and stopped all the leaks. Last night I came after a really bad rainstorm and we had leaks again. So initially I was very frustrated, I'll admit. But I also knew in my mind probably what happened was. And I also had some leaks out here. So, which has been a problem. I mean, I've come back to this area multiple times. And, you know, it's some areas are just very difficult because of the way they're made, the situation. And this is one of them. This is a really cool porch area, but you have a tremendous amount of rain coming down here, and then it's a very, very low slope. And what happened was, as near as I can tell, the only place I could find was this joint where two pieces of plywood come together. It broke. The silicone coating, Geico, whatever you want to call it, did not hold the seam, and it is broke. And I've been seeing this. You know, maybe it's because we didn't use enough of the tape. Maybe we should use the other tape. But I've been seeing this here and there. And like right here, is it going to happen there? So I've been debating on, this is something I've been debating on, and that is on a roof like this, and this is the other one that leaked. This one's sloped. Now it's not a lot of slope, but knowing what I know now and the aluminum stuff I've been doing, I definitely can do aluminum here. No question, I can do aluminum here. Here, okay, this is a pretty low slope, but I think I can do it here too, like I did the carport. It's heavy overlap, but it's doable. So do I put more money into the liquid silicone roofing, or do I go ahead and do the aluminum? And last night I decided, which actually made me feel good because I finally made this decision, I'm doing aluminum. What I will do though, what I am, and I started doing it already, I'm cleaning the roof. I'm going to repair, and here's where it broke right there. Even though I had put more tape on it last year, it still broke there. And it broke a couple other spots, right over here and over here. Now we're catching this early enough that I feel the damage, there's not that much damage, and it broke down here too. But all it takes is one little spot, and if you don't catch it, first of all, quite a bit of water came through. So if there was stuff down there that would have gotten ruined, it would have gotten ruined. Fortunately, there wasn't. There was a few books there, but they didn't even hardly get hit, and I got them out of the way. So I made a big decision last night. Wherever I can do aluminum, I am doing aluminum. Now I will clean this roof, I will repair, because that way it's kind of a double roof. I may as well have this nice membrane underneath, and hopefully it stays nice. But if it doesn't, it doesn't. Not counting on it. And so the strategy will be to first of all pull all these screws along there, and maybe take a utility knife and pop the aluminum up so I can slide the sheet aluminum right underneath. And I will continue I'm going to put more liquid tape on all the seams because I want them to hold. But I will, so in this case, pull all these screws, put a few aluminum nails down in, and then, well, no, on this, no, I have to put the screws back in, I'm sorry. Pull these screws, put the new roofing underneath, put them back in. Over here, this drip edge, these will all get pulled. But I only need a few aluminum nails in here, and I can reuse these screws elsewhere. So that's going to give me a bunch of screws that I can reuse, because I'll go all the way around doing that. And the aluminum will go out over at least an inch over the edge. So my strategy I've been thinking about is I'll start at the top and work my way down by sliding them underneath to about here. Then I'll have to remove this temporarily. I'll put it back down when I'm done. In fact, I'm going to make it longer. I'm going to angle it out further and probably put another 2 foot on there to get that water further away from the door that's over here. Just get it out there. Because the further out it gets, probably better. Yeah, because even the wishing well is right here. The well house is over here. So getting that water out into here, that's good. So I'll put that back down once, but then what I'll do is do the first aluminum there, come up to here, and then do the last one going underneath, and then I'll have it. It's not a bad roof to work on. I was thinking I should have a harness on, and I should. I don't right now, but I did actually order another set because I have one set on the other property, and that way I'll have a set here, no excuses. I'll put a permanent hook right inside this area right in here, probably lower, like down in there, that I can hook onto, and it'll make it convenient to come out here and work and be harnessed in. I'm also thinking since I'll be working out here doing this, I may as well clean all this and get it primed. And maybe even more than that, but at least get it primed. And I do a couple areas where I should have done originally, and that is like right in here. Why not just do that aluminum? Pull these screws, come down with the aluminum down in here, and put a few screws in. And then kind of wish I would have did the liquid silicone over top of that to make it white. And I'm not saying the liquid silicone is bad. It's just, I think you have to really know the application that you're using it in, and maybe they've made even improvements to the taping mechanism, because that's the only place I'm seeing it fail, except for where a tree hit the roof right here, and there's a spot there I need to put a little bit in, but I'm not even sure if that leaked. But regardless, I'm not saying it's bad, but in this situation, I have enough of a slope here. I can use aluminum, so I will do that. Now over there, not really. There's very little slope over there. So there I probably do need to get another 5 gallon, clean everything, and do it again. And just keep an eye on that. But there's several roofs that I did that I could have done aluminum had I been thinking in that way at that time, but I just wasn't. Okay, so let's get these joints back fixed up, because if we get rain tomorrow, I don't want to have more leaks. And then each day I'm going to clean some. Still going to continue on the other project, but I need to also spend a little time here, maybe a couple hours here and there, and just get this back to where it needs to be. I did run into a bee's nest over here. I got stung a little bit, but actually not too bad. It already doesn't hurt, so that's good. And I did take the broom to them. There's only a couple of stuff flying around. Not terribly aggressive. They haven't been coming after me too bad. But I can't have them there either, working on this roof. Okay, so it's a unique roof. It was an add-on to the house. And you can see the other part of the house right here. We just have so much work. I mean, I could go on and on, but one target will be this valley at some point. And I really would like to do more work on this chimney too. I did quite a bit over here. Still looking really good, and that was several years ago. So I'm really happy with that. But I need to be able to get up in there. I think with my new slate ladder, I didn't have it at the time, but if I can put that in here, that'll be great. I will probably, I think I'm going to have to screw through these slate, drill them and screw through them, and then probably put a bib underneath when I'm done. So yeah, depends on what I'm doing. If I'm redoing the valley, then a lot of these will come out, and this will be white, longer here. So we'll see. If I put it up just to work on the chimney, that's another idea. Did do a lot of repair in here. Lots of repair in here. So even though this is a setback, but overall still moving forward. Okay, I'll give you a little view around the property since we're up here. And it's a close-up of some of the stuff. You can see in other videos, but if you haven't been following the channel, you're not gonna see them. That was a star I made and put it up there. That mission was not there. Okay. Let's get these joints taped and maybe call it quits for the night. We'll see.